Number two, if I can go on to the questions for a board purchase, there was a question that arose at our last meeting regarding the board purchasing its own building. I think Sandy looked in that, contacted our real estate office for the executive branch of government, and the governor's office included. And they advised us that we have to have specific statutory authority in our statute to allow us to own and purchase real estate. So that is not presently in our statute. If the board wishes, we will certainly start putting that together, but it can't go through until the next legislative session. If it's accepted, then, because next year technically will be a finance year, and we can only get a few bills in during that period. So it gives us approximately a little less than a year to make that decision. If we want to do it, though, we need to go ahead and ask me to go ahead and draft that up, and I'll have it for the next meeting for approval, so we can go ahead and start working on getting it into the next legislative session.
Yeah, I would like to make a motion that we do that, and I have some discussion on that, Madam Chairman.
All right, have a first and a second that we write up, Anna writes this up, and discussion, go ahead.
You know, as being a realtor also, what I did after the last meeting was, on the computer, we ran a list of all of the locations in Baton Rouge for corporate offices that are condos. And you had some of them under $100,000 in very strategic locations. I think you could get a very good buy on something right now. And I think it would be worthwhile because it's yours. You don't have to wait to see if you're going to be able to use a room or not use a room. And if it doesn't work out, you can always sell it, probably at a profit.
That sounds good. Profit's good. Al?
I would just say, in the time that the legislature being held, Speaker of the House is from our area, and we got a really good legislative delegation from Southwest Louisiana. I could definitely do some lobbying with him if we decided to get this draft through to make this happen.
Okay.
No, I don't foresee a real problem with this. It was just a question, we put so many bills in next year which are not related to financing. This may qualify as that, but we'll certainly look into it. I'll go ahead and get that draft underway.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? You have a question, Mr. Lamar?
Yes, I do. We're not authorizing to go forward with a parent.
No, we're on the motion.
Okay.
No, the motion is for Anna to write this up to get it approved. We have to get it approved. That's all we're doing is we're going to give ourselves the option to be able to buy real estate. Right now, we don't have that option.
As long as it's not a commitment.
No, sir. We're just getting the approval. Any other questions? Okay, I have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Continue with the report. Lease report. The Louisiana State Board of Interior Designers will not, which I'm going to, can I just give my report without a motion?
Yeah.
I'm going to give my report because we had this committee. I did speak with Debbie from the Interior Design Board, who did inform me that they are not going to be able to, they just won't use our boardroom any longer. They have a specific amount of funds that they can spend for rent, and that is it. That was approved. They're done. So they're going to have their meetings here. So they don't want to use our boardroom any longer.
Are they still going to use the other office?
Yeah, their office, which they pay for. Yeah, right. Just they're not going to use our boardroom.
I think we're moving forward too with the drafting of with
Yes.
the legislature to try to buy our own place.
Correct.
That's correct.
So,
That's correct.
Absolutely.
we're okay for that.
Right, but I just wanted to give my report that we did have a conference call and we discussed it, and I stayed on top of that, so they will not be using the boardroom. Okay. Number 9.